Hey, Martians! It's part 2 of my video from Friday about my summer and just catching you guys up to where I am today. So, after Disney, I went in July. June was the Disney, but in July 12th, I went to Penn State main campus and I stayed there for 3 weeks for Summer Academy, a program for visually impaired and blind people who are in high school going to college. So, woo! Yeah, we learned all sorts of stuff. We did street crossing, busing. We got new technology, learned how to use different technology. We learned cooking, cleaning. We did our own laundry. We lived in the dorms for 3 weeks. We went to college classes. I went to an intro to creative writing class, which I loved, and I went to an effective speech class, which is fun. Even though we had a substitute and they didn't know we were there for the program, so they thought we were college students. So I was like, hey, I'm not a college student, but that makes me feel awesome that you thought so. So that happened, and on weekends we did fun stuff, like we went rock climbing and we went canoeing. That was all in one day. And then, I'm trying to think what else we did. We went to the lake and we did a ropes course. So that was really fun. Yeah, so that was fun. Except I was terrified during the rock climbing and the ropes course because those are things I've never done before. Because I'm terrified of heights besides on roller coasters. Roller coasters, I don't care how high it is. I don't care if it goes upside down. Like, I don't care. I love it. Ropes course and rock climbing, I'm like looking at it and I'm like, that is really high up. I can't do it. But having awesome friends and also the staff and the RAs and just everyone being like, Megan, you can do this. Like, you can do it. I believe in you. You face your fears, blah, 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 all that stuff. I did it, and it was amazing. I had a fun time. It was really fun. The rock climbing was like 50 feet high. So, I mean, that was kind of Plus, it was really hot out that day. So that was, being up on the nice rock wall in the sun, that was nice. But going canoeing, then we like splashed each other with water, and we did all sorts of games. Like, we had like those balls that are like sponges and absorb water, and then we like whipped them at each other, and we used pool noodles to like splash water on each other and all sorts of stuff. At the lake, it was kind of crazy. The water was freezing, so like I lost the feeling in my legs, and then RAs and other students, as we were called, like, were splashing, so I got like soaked from them just splashing me, and I was like, I'm so cold. It was, oh my god, that part was, but then, tragic thing, a guy, I don't remember what they said his name was or anything, he dived in, I guess, the shallow end, hit his head, and then 2 RAs gave him CPR, and then like an ambulance came and like took him away and all that. He's okay now, as far as I know. I mean, he had neck injuries. Last I heard, I didn't look into it since I graduated Summer Academy. We graduated July 31st, and the night before we had a dance, which was really fun. We all just like partied. It was crazy. I seriously want an experience like that again. But yeah, we graduated. I cried when giving my, like, at Summer Academy, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I made a second family, and I was like, oh, I was crying, and my mom recorded it. And then I watched it, and I was just like, so I was like, ew, I look gross. And it wasn't just like, it was like my family and all the other people's families, plus all the staff, and then there was like the important people who gave us like the diplomas and like shook our hands and stuff. So I was like, I looked stupid. It was fun. I fell asleep on the way home. But yeah, I want to go back and become an RA when I'm like eligible, which I guess is like after you actually start college. So But yeah, so I'm a senior this year. I've been in school for since August 24th. And my schedule's pretty awesome. Everything's going pretty good. I have fun classes. Let's see. I have global studies, pre-calculus, study hall or gym depending on the day of the cycle. I have history versus Hollywood, English 12, German 2, then lunch after finally, and then studio art, which is fun, and then 8th period, which I usually just go see my vision teacher if she's there, and if not, then I go to the IEP teacher people, the special education teachers that I have for that, for transitions, or study hall, depending on the day of the cycle. Which is cool with my, all my grades are good, so that's good, besides pre-calculus, but I'm working on that. I'm actually going to check that after I'm done recording, because we took a test. I think I did pretty good on it, and I'm hoping it boosted my grade. But, also, studio art, we did 2 projects so far, which it takes me longer to do things because of my vision, but I'm happy about this. I'm the first person to finish both projects in that class. Yeah, so we did a self-portrait, and we did a standstill, which is pretty much you stand in a room and you draw what you see around you. So for my self-portrait, I made a mask of my face, which is getting fired after I glazed it Friday. So that's exciting. And for the other one, I did my kitchen, part of it, the kitchen table. So it has the 2 chairs and everything. And I did that in pastels, and both of them look really good, and I'm really proud of that. And with vision, there's 3 things with that. For O&M, or for those of you who don't know, orientation and mobility, this year I'm going to Philly and learning to do the train and everything like that. So we went there, I forget which day of the week, but I feel like it was Thursday. The Thursday before the Pope, the week that the Pope came. Oh my gosh, was Philly hectic. They already had some roads closed, and they already had stuff set up for when he comes, and I'm just Jesus. It's not crazy enough going to the city when you're from a small town, but now it's oh my god. But we went to see the Liberty Bell, and because I had my cane with me, which I always do because it's I need it. I got to touch the Liberty Bell, which was really amazing, and it made me understand it more because, dude, from where we were standing, it was I was in the back, and then the guide, I don't know who it was a guard person, security, I guess. I don't even really know. He asked if I wanted to go touch it and stuff, so I did, and then everyone went silent, and he gave me a history of it, and when he was describing the different things, I got to touch it, so I knew what he was talking about, and that made it a lot easier to understand what was going on, and it was a great experience. So shout out to him. I don't even remember his name, and then we went to the Reading Terminal Market, and I had a donut. It was cinnamon sugar, and it was amazing. I wanted to get a cookie or a pretzel, but both of those places were closed when we got there, so that was kind of upsetting. So there's that. But then also, Friday, my vision teacher's sister is also in the vision program, and she came for an observation type thing. I don't know. She taught a lesson, so that was cool. It's yay. And also with that, later on this month, one of the RAs from Summer Academy, who's also in the vision program, is going to be a student teacher until sometime in December. So that is really exciting. Okay, thanks, Morgan. Once I'm done with this, I'll come and get food. Alright, thanks! She's being better than this recording of this yesterday. So yeah, she's going to be with me and helping teach and learn and stuff, so that'll be awesome. So woo! Alright, love you, Martians. Bye. I'm gonna go eat some pizza.